My name is Rick Reuter. I'm the chief engineer for this program to the chassis. It was very important that we maintained off-road capability, so we left that pretty much alone. But it was important to improve the balance of on-road versus off-road capability. So as a result, we changed a lot in the chassis, specifically springs, shock tuning. We went to a 5-link rear suspension for better handling. Different tuning for the rack and pinion steering, a new style for the front suspension. So a number of changes designed to improve that balance of off-road capability and on-road handling. And you'll see that when you drive the vehicles today. I think you'll find they're much improved over the current generation. Now when it comes to powertrain, that was one of the areas we didn't change too much. We've got a good, durable engine with a 3.7 liter and our 4-speed transmission. So we didn't make a lot of changes in that area specifically. We did a little bit to enhance fuel economy, but basically we had a good powertrain. We left that alone. Where we did make a number of changes, though, was in the transfer case for 4-wheel drive. One of the big complaints I got, frankly, from my kids who are relatively small was it's really tough to pull that mechanical lever into and out of 4-wheel drive. So what we did is we went to an electronic shift from the mechanical lever. And now, rather than having a big old lever that you got to pull, we got just a nice little switch. So you can just, at the push of a switch, you can go from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive low. And that's a big enhancement. The other thing that came as a result of that is we also went to 2 different systems for 4-wheel drive. We have part-time 4-wheel drive, which the Liberties have always had since their inception. But now we've added full-time 4-wheel drive for those that want to just set it and forget it. So we now offer both of those systems for this vehicle. So that's an upgrade from where we were in the past. Another nice feature about the electronic shift is that opened up a whole new realm of possibilities for us in terms of being able to do things to enhance safety of this vehicle. Specifically, it allowed us to add hill descent control, hill start assist, ESP, electronic roll mitigation, a number of other features that this vehicle didn't have before. Again, going through the vehicle, I think you've heard most of the attributes of the interior and exterior. There is one that they forgot, and that was number 1 on my wife's hit parade of things that we had to do, and that was to move the window switches from the center console to the doors. That was number 1. That was the very first thing on my list of assignments when I took this job, was get them off of there. It drove my wife crazy to drive her Liberty and then get into my Grand Cherokee, for instance, or virtually any other car, and the window switches were over on the doors on every other car and on the center console on the Liberty. So that was one thing that was a mandatory improvement that we made with the vehicle. Anyways, so in conclusion, I mean, we're really proud of this vehicle. It's done. It's got all kinds of great new amenities and features not normally found in this size range or in this class. And we have a number of what we call unique selling propositions, specifically the Sky Slider. That was quite a program for us. It gives us many of the attributes of a convertible with the security and safety that goes with a hardtop vehicle. It also allows us to really maximize the off-road experience, or even the on-road experience, of kind of being in the open when you have the roof open. Particularly in the second row. I think this car is actually a little bit more fun in the second row than it is in the front row, because you get such a nice view from there.